Wow, $40. This thing, I mean, I'm glazing it right now, but it's well deserved. This one shocked me. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are looking at a fragrance that I was able to find at my local Burlington. I love doing these videos. This has become a staple for the channel. A weekly rack store video, I try to do weekly, where I go into my local TJ Maxx, my Marshalls, my Burlingtons to try to find fantastic steals on hidden gem fragrances. So if that's content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the hype button, but let's not waste any time. Let's get into what I found. So Burlington, look, the reality of it is Burlington has a ton of Middle Eastern fragrances. Facts. But I find it to be a good opportunity to actually try some of these fragrances, to give you guys a sense of whether or not they're worth you grabbing or ordering online even, or if they're just trash and overhyped. And let's face it, a lot of these Middle Eastern fragrances are overhyped. Influencers are being paid, right? Shocker, to talk kindly about fragrances. So I buy these with my own money and I give the true reality on whether or not they're overhyped or they're actually good. This one, I hadn't heard of it before. I've heard of this line, but I don't know anything about this particular fragrance. I don't really even think this is that hyped. The scent we are talking about is Odyssey Mandarin Sky from Armaf. Now, this is from the Odyssey line, and there are so many in this particular line, and I ended up paying $39.99 for the 100 ml. And you might say, you know, that's on the pricier end of a Burlington fragrance, but I will say that I looked at what this is selling for just on your typical online discounters, and it's like a couple dollars cheaper on a place like FragranceNet. So as I always do, I'm gonna bust this open, I'm gonna get it on skin, I'm gonna walk you guys through what I pick up, and ultimately let you know if Mandarin Sky, Elixir, I forgot to say that, Elixir for Odyssey, these names, sorry guys, they're getting out of control. Odyssey Mandarin Sky Elixir from Armaf is actually any good. Let's get into it. All right, so as I was opening the box, I could actually smell the fragrance. Smelled like orange. And I don't know, maybe this color of the leather, this is a strange presentation. I don't love it, I'll be honest. Looks kind of tacky, in my opinion. I don't even know. I mean, is this supposed to represent like a thermos? It reminds me of like the thermos that used to come in my lunchbox as a kid. A Voltron lunchbox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Voltron. I'm sure I had a He-Man one at some point. How do you open this thing? Do you twist it? Do you just pop it off? Oh, this whole top comes. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I'm thinking they make this look like this pops up, but it actually doesn't. So yeah, they're trolling there. You have Armaf on the top, and this whole piece comes off. Now the atomizer, it's a little more of a metallic blue, which I like. I do like that little touch. And this kind of cheesy limited edition orange leather case. So let's take a look at the atomizer. Decent atomizer. Okay. Okay, I like this. Immediately, wow, in the air. Definitely picking up that orange, sweet citrus, a little bit powdery. There's a vanillic undertone, maybe a little bit of leather. Wow, really sweet, but in the best way. I don't think it's overly sweet. There's a lot going on. Okay, it's a little bit warm, slightly ambery, the powderiness here, but there's also this really nice freshness, a ribbon of freshness running through the warmth. Sweet, warm, fresh. It's hard to beat that. It truly is. Let's see what this does off of skin. Wow. Let me show you this real quick. I don't know if you can pick that up, but nice little sheen of fragrance right there. This is an eau de parfum concentration, but this smells potent. This smells like it's going to last. Okay. I absolutely love this. Couple things stand out immediately. The sweetness, really well balanced, perfect. I don't like overly sweet fragrances, but there's something about this sweetness that is so authentic. We're going to take a look at the notes in a few minutes, but I love authentic sweetness. When it's too cloying and too synthetic, too screechy of a sweetness, I'm done. It's not something I would be interested in wearing. This, however, this reminds me of something. I want to say Victory Elixir. I'm getting a little bit of Victory Elixir vibes from this, from Paco Rabanne. It's really reminding me of another designer. I can't quite put my finger on it. Sweet designer. I'll think of it, but it's really close to that. At least my memory of that fragrance. It could be the Victory Elixir, but it smells incredible. Yeah, I don't even know if I finished my thought the first time. Sorry. This smells great. It doesn't have that Middle Eastern twang to it. Immediately, it just smells like really good quality. For $40, like this smells like a higher end designer. This smells like a more expensive, like $100 plus designer that you would smell at the counter of Macy's. For $40, I was a little hesitant. I'm like, that's kind of on the higher end. I know it was competitive with discounters, but at the same time, it's still pricier for a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is something different. This is a little special because I've smelled a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances in the last few months, particularly from the rack stores. This is one of the better finds so far. As it dries down a little bit, it's becoming a little more velvety smooth. Definitely like a cashmere wood here or something. It's adding just the slightest bit of nice fuzzy syntheticness, just making it feel a little bit more alive, like a little more effervescent. I'm still kind of torn between when I would wear this. I'm kind of reminded of like something I'd want to reach for in the winter or the cooler months, but the freshness and the citrus is making me think I could wear this like on a summer night out as well. There's also a green element here that kind of lightens everything up a bit, definitely becoming a little more aromatic. Wow. Really impressed off of the first spray and the first sniff. Let me take a look at the notes really quick. So the notes for Odyssey, Mandarin Sky, Elixir from Armaf. Top notes are Mandarin, orange, lavender, cardamom, and black pepper. Mid notes are caramel, tonka bean, patchouli, and incense. And the base notes are vanilla and vetiver. I'm also going to check to see what people think this smells like, because then we'll get back into the notes. Okay, yeah, JPG, Scandal, Pour Homme, Le Parfum, 1000%. That is an amazing scent. And also Invictus Victory Elixir. Now, Invictus Victory Elixir is one of my favorite from all of the Rabanne line. Like all the Victories, all the Invictuses, that's the best one. So this is 1000% a combination of those two fragrances. Scandal, Pour Homme, and the Victory Elixir, which I couldn't think of that Scandal. I don't know what that fragrance costs, but this is a good example of how you can literally pay half the price. I would imagine it's at least twice the price of this for $40. This is that scent. I mean, it's that good and that close. So the notes, the Mandarin Orange, I've talked about it a ton on the channel. One of my favorite notes in fragrance. Top notes, if I were to create a fragrance, Mandarin Orange would be in the opening of the scent. The lavender, adding that fresh, clean undertone. The cardamom, a little sexy, spicy fruitiness. Black pepper. The caramel. I think the caramel is coming across, giving it that velvety, smooth texture that I could, pick up on as this dried down a bit. That makes a ton of sense. The patchouli being that green note that I was picking up, adding a little earthy freshness. This is a really, really well-balanced fragrance. Wow, $40. This thing, I mean, I'm glazing it right now, but it's well deserved. This one shocked me. I was not expecting to like this much. I honestly was thinking that it was going to be probably synthetic. I was like ready to hate on this thing, but I can't. It smells incredible. The more this dries down, the more I'm thinking this is a versatile fragrance. Probably more versatile than it gets credit for. I think you could wear this on a summer night out, maybe when it's not too hot, but maybe there's a nice cool breeze, date night, going out with some friends, hanging out more casually. It's going to work. But there's also this element to it that I think it's a little put together in a way, especially for a sweeter fragrance. Like it smells a little more elevated than your typical sweet scent. And this is very sweet, don't get me wrong, but much like Armani's Strong With You, one of my favorite sweet fragrances of all time, there's an element to that fragrance because of the freshness, because of how well balanced it is. It feels a little more elevated, like you could get away with dressing it up as well. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. I'm getting the sense that this is gonna be an amazing performer. Now, as I always do, I'm gonna wear it this week, talk more about it in my weekly rotation video. The 7 fragrances sitting behind me right now, that is last week's rotation, so be sure to check out that video. I won't link it here, but I'll go more in depth about, the overall performance. Did anyone compliment me? Did it last a long time? I have a work event tomorrow. I'm thinking I might wear this for that event. Now it is outdoors and it's freaking hot here in Boston. So I don't know. I guess that will be a game time decision. It might be a little bit too cloying for that. But this is one of those fragrances that I can't wait to give a full wear to. Like I'm excited to actually throw this one on. Be super curious to know what you guys think of Odyssey Mandarin Sky Elixir. Let me know your favorite in the line and what you think of this one. Drop it in the comment section down below. I hope you like this one because I'm impressed. Odyssey Mandarin Sky Elixir. One more thing, guys. We are on the road to 32,000 subscribers. We just hit 31K. I will be doing a giveaway soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And guys, I truly appreciate all the love and the support you've shown me in this channel. It goes a long way. It is not lost on me. I truly am so thankful to have you guys in my corner every single day. But with all that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.